they initially set up that they want to take a really far-end approach where it's like pure comedy, no action, and the people in charge of it had no connection to the original show. So that made it easier to kind of like adapt the show that they want to make. And one of the fun things about working on this show at Teen Titans, this version of Teen Titans, is the fact that the humor comes from each and every board artist and writer and even the directors who all participate in the show, which is not usually the case in animation. You usually have to stick to a script or whatever like the people in charge want. So after bouncing back and forth between Teen Titans, I would also participate in directing on Rick and Morty. And then when I came back on Teen Titans for season 3, they allowed me to direct that season. Right now, I just want to show some clips of a board animatic that I did board work on season 2 of Teen Titans. I'll briefly describe what you'll see here. So, normally in animation, this is the program I use called Flash Animation. We board in the show storyboard work, which is what we do after script, into boards. We translate doing all the drawings, the designs, and kind of like laying it out for the animators to take it over. And then they actually put the characters on top and do the actual model and animation. So all the animation work you see is what goes up on air. And this is everything that happens before you can get to that point. It's essentially the literal blueprint of what the cartoon's going to look like. So this is from, I believe, this is from Two Bumblebees and a Wasp, where the Titans learn about like the power of money and currency. This is the first section of the part I did, and there's going to be some parts that are different. And there are going to be like some added material I add, and I might have to give a caveat for young children that they may need to cover their eyes for certain moments. I'll do that before. But I'll also stop the video at any point to like kind of explain if there's a situation that's not super clear. So without further ado, I'll just start this right here. There's not much music in this, so I'll have to stress you to use your imaginations because that's what I have to do.
Titans! Do you know what day it is?
It's Hump Day, baby!
Oh yeah! Nothing better than the middle of the week!
First of all, it's Friday. Enough! Yes, it's Friday! But more importantly, it's payday!
Why can it not be the Wednesday?
So, what are you going to spend this money on?
I could really use a new robot badonkadonk.
Ooh, I also wish to purchase the new robot Badonkadonk. Books, and some books, and books.
Wrong! Wrong! Wrong, 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 and some wrong! And wrong! Wrong! Your badonkadonk is perfect the way it is, Starfire. Money is not to be wasted on things that bring you happiness and joy. Money is to be hoarded until you have enough money that your money makes more money.
And then you spend that money.
No! You hoard that money too!
Ew. This is why they say money's the root of all evil.
Money? Evil? Ho, ho, ho. I know someone who might change your mind about that. Oh, well, hi there. I'm Money.
Hi, Money. Nice to meet you.
Now, did someone here think I'm evil? It is him, the green one.
You are evil, bro. I know your heart.
Money doesn't have a heart, he's born.
Exactly. He's evil.
Watch your mouth or I'll break your bones. What I mean is, how can I be evil when I'm just a little old piece of paper?
You're not paper. You're money. Silly money.
I am paper, but I'm also money. All I am is an agreed-upon representative of credit. Something you trade for goods and services, so I can be anything, even paper.
Can money be a pineapple?
If everyone agrees on it, sure.
Can money be rocks?
Absolutely.
Can money be the blurp-blops?
Now you're talking.
Can money be Robin's stupid face?
Give us some respect. Call me son or Dr. Money. Now kneel before me or I will destroy you all.
My apologies, Dr. Money.
Money's kind of creeping me out.
Yeah, he's making me want to be poor.
See? Evil. And you know what I do to evil?
No! Stop it! Oh, you're gonna make it, buddy. Hang in there.
No. It's too late for me, Goodbye, cruel world.
That's it! None of you are getting paid until you learn to respect money.
Fine with me, bro. We don't need your money.
But I want to buy things so bad.
I also wish to trade the currency for goods and or services. Yeah, people need money, Beast Boy.
Quick alert, shelter your children's eyes, there's something violent coming up.
Animals don't use money. And have you ever seen an unhappy dog?
My friends, we have no choice but to respect money like Robin has asked of us.
I'll never respect money, Star. Not as long as it's evil. But I have an idea.
Okay, so that was the first maybe round of that episode we did. A lot of the material there, if you've seen that episode, it probably looks familiar to you. Other things you're like, I don't remember it quite happening like that. Part of the process when you work in television production and animation, you work back and forth with different teams of people, different groups of people, so everyone contributes their ideas and kind of like manage into the version you see that eventually ends on air. And of course, with a show like this, I can try to sneak in jokes that aren't gonna make it, and this one has a few things. Like, I'm pretty sure the money didn't bleed when it eventually hit air and that whole droopy bit got cut out. But I knew that was gonna happen, but I just wanted to do it anyway. So just to give you a little like primer on kind of exactly what you're looking at within this program, just for anyone who cares at all, we operate on this section here, which is called the workspace area, and this is where most of the drawing takes place. Each one of these files you see, like I'm highlighting right now, that's the audio, which we have to time to, and we can use it for the sound effects and the dialogue, which this one might have some of too. Yeah, where characters are talking, and then here on these bottom layers, I can like X out the rough sketches of like the group and whoever like maybe focused on. So like each one of these new bits is a new action for Robin. This is basically what my day looks like. I'm looking at these files, and that's the background. Part of it is where when we initially get a script from an episode of Titans, they'll go downstairs where they do the recording booth, so all the voice actors and actresses get down there and like record the dialogue, and then they cut it up for us, and that's all we have to work with. The rest is on us to come up with the different like acting and bits and materials that they're eventually going to do based on the script and the audio. And with this show, I'm fortunate enough that they'll like manipulate and they'll allow us to manipulate and cut up and rearrange material so it's like funny and interesting to us. And ideally, if I'm having a good time doing it, then I would hope everyone in the audience has a good time watching it. But that's not always the case. So this is, I was particularly proud of this bit from, I think it was called no, it's not Hey Pizza, that's the first episode. It's an episode where the Titans eat pizza and run around and be crazy and stuff. I think that's absolutely the title of the episode. So this is another material which I did at the end of season 2, or my run on season 2, which involves a lot of animation. This one has a little more music, and I'll just play it because I enjoy watching it.
Great work out there, Titans! And because you were able to save Jump City without singing a song, doing a silly dance, or making me look like a fool, I've decided to reward you all with... dramatic pause.
Just say it.
Get ready for it.
Starting to lose interest, bro.
We need to call a doctor, Robin. He looks like he is in the pain.
I thought you'd be more excited.
We have no idea what you just said.
Oh, I'm ordering you a pizza. That's right. Pizza! 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 Pizza, 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 pizza! That's more like it. So, the toppings, Hawaiian, Hawaiian!
Veggies!
Crab necks with mint! Black olives. Yeah!
Pepperoni! Quiet! What I was trying to say is I didn't have the money for toppings, so it will be plain cheese. Now, before we dig in, I want everyone's assurance that we will enjoy this pizza responsibly.
What are you even talking about, bruh?
For some reason, every time we eat pizza, we end up fighting over it and running around crazy and everything.
That does not sound like us.
Well, a little.
Pizza makes you all do both goofy humor and goofy random humor. I don't want any of that. Understood?
You are the overacting, Robin. It is only the pizza.
No, you're doing it! You're running around crazy and everything! Stop! Look at what you've become, Titans. Running around crazy and everything? You have to stop this. Because I haven't gotten a slice yet!
Do you like the hat, Robin? I'm a wizard.
Man, that was some good pizza.
Maybe too good.
Is it too early for the breakfast pizza?
It's too early. And it's too late.
What does that even mean?
I don't like what pizza is doing to us. When I first tried to form the Titans, we were going to stand for truth and justice.
Who cares about truth and justice?
Exactly. No one. I couldn't find anyone to join me. So in a moment of desperation, I turned to a popular superhero team for help. I just don't understand why no one wants to join my team. I'm promising truth and justice. What more is there?
I know what you're missing, dude. Booyakasha.
He said booyakasha? That sounds like my catchphrase.
Nah, Sai. Yours is booyah.
Kasha.
That is not the point of the story. The point is, pizza brought us together, made us popular. I just don't like what it's turned us into.
But Robin, pizza is of great importance.
Yeah, and pizza is the coolest food. Look how cool it makes me. I am now both relatable and aspirational.
We can't give up pizza. It's our thing.
It's just bread and cheese in the shape of a circle. I have no choice but to institute a pizza ban.
Pizza ban! Yeah! Driving in the van, eating pizza is so good!
No, Beast Boy. He said pizza ban.
Oh, like pizza guitars, pizza drums, even cooler!
No, ban.
Oh. I don't know what that means, actually.
It means no more pizza from now on!
No!
pizza starvation. I think they tried to mutate themselves into the Ninja Turtles, and they eventually have a Ninja Turtle fight with them. That was a fun episode. Yeah, Titans is still going on to its 5th season now, and the movie just came out, I believe, yesterday. So if you haven't seen it, check it out. There's a lot of funny material in it.